Going on, everybody? April 30th, 2022. It's Nick here. Just want to point out more undeniable evidence that it is indeed the Jesuits who are behind the atrocities we are seeing in this world, who are behind rigged sports, rigged politicians, all this stuff. So I just want to point out again how we can see how these games especially are scripted through the system of gematria. So I think a great example is David Cone of the New York Yankees throwing a perfect game, a very rare thing to do in baseball, only the 16th time it was ever done by David Cone, done July 18th, 1999. That day, July 18th, can be written 18/7. And what's so interesting about that is this. So we see in gematria, New York Yankees, 187. Society of Jesus, 187. So just that right there. On Sunday, July 18th, 1999, David Cone of the New York Yankees pitched a 16 perfect game, blah, blah, blah. And I actually made a post on this. So there's a lot of overlap. So obviously the names being very similar and just the perfect game being on 18/7 when New York Yankees equals 187, And where it goes beyond the numbers is the fact that that day it was Yogi Berra Day. And on that day, who was in the crowd at that time was Don Larson. And if you don't know who Don Larson is, in history, he's the only person to throw a perfect game in the World Series, and he also happened to play for the Yankees. And something to note about him, his birthday is August 7th. That can be written 7/8. Sorry, this calculator. And New York equals 78. Let me just clear that. But New York equals 78. So, perfect birthday for the New York pitcher. And then he goes on to die January 1st. New York's the 11th state. 11's the master number. It's a number that connects to a lot of major events. September 11th, World War I, being on November 11th, the 11th month, the 11th hour. And 11's a very important number, but New York, the 11th state. And how you take this even further is, like I was saying, Don Larson just so happened to be in this crowd, just at the game, because of the day that it was, which was Yogi Berra Day. And, to prove it just even more, when Don Larson threw his perfect game, that was October 8th, 1956, right? And what did I just show? Oh, man, I got rid of it. But in the same thing, Society of Jesus, just like it equals 187, the day that David Cone threw that perfect game, Don Larson, who did it in 56, Society of Jesus, 56. And if you caught it, not too far off, New York Yankees equals 65, the inverse. You know what, So, just isn't it amazing? 187, 18/7, 56. And then just look at the details, man. The game was interrupted by a 33-minute rain delay in the bottom of the third inning. And New York. And, man, don't think weather manipulation is out of the question, man. It's been admitted to since 1952 that we've been able to control the weather. So, I don't think it's out of the question. And why would they be doing this? Because it's ritual. And they are Kabbalists, and they believe that this is how God operates, through numbers and synchronicities and such. That's why in nature, you'll see that so many things have geometric patterns. So many plants or just things we eat. It's truly amazing. Makes a lot of sense. But July 18th, man. Interesting. That's right. July 18th is the 199th day of the year. Or, I forget what it is. July 18th. So, anyway. Or was 99 a leap year? I don't think so. No. Man. Today, the Yankees beat the Kansas City Royals 12-2. Kansas City equals 122. So go figure, man. What's very interesting is that tomorrow the Yankees can potentially become 15-6. And I'm just going to get this number to pop up. So excuse me. I want to get the number. Maybe you can figure it out. But 911, notice how it's the 156 prime number. And obviously 911, New York. The Yankees can become 15-6. And let me show you this. The Mets just became 15-6. So, you know, two of the New York teams, both the best teams right now. And man, so the Phillies, they notice how they were 10-10 coming into that game. 10-10, those where the two digits are 1-1, like New York, the 11th state. How I just showed Don Larson died January 1st. But now notice they're 10-11. Man. And New York, it equals 111. Also, furthermore, September 11th is, if they would give you, because obviously there's the attacks come up. Man. September 11th is the day that leaves 111 days. Just like New York equals 111. So, all very interesting. But going back to, you know, David Cohn, man, and man, some interesting stuff there. Right, and notice how Don Larson equals 39, like how New York equals 39. Interesting. Larson's also 39. It's not an accident, man. Tom, 33. You know. And when that day was October 8th. And that's interesting because Major League equals 108. The baseball is 108 double stitches. And the Chicago Cubs, right, they had the 108-year drought. And something that Zach Hubbard pointed out, I think Chicago's a 216 area code, and the total amount of stitches is 108, times 2, which is 216. So pretty interesting. But right, like Major League for 108, 108-year drought. Something else about... Right, Cubs equals 45, like Major League. Also notice how Cubs is 9-27. Notice how MLB is 9-27. Also 18. All the numbers with baseball. So think about the 27. Each team has 27 total outs. 9. How does 9 factor in? 9 total innings. How does 54 total in? 54 total outs. How does 18 factor in? 18 half innings. I mean, isn't it? It's just unbelievable. And if you think it's a coincidence, I can prove it even further. Major League Baseball. Notice how Major League Baseball equals 162. How many games are in a season? 162. And just to show it, to substantialize it, how many games in MLB? 162. And Major League Baseball equals 162. And if you still think it's a coincidence, baseball equals 162. Baseball is also 54, 18, 54, just like the values of MLB, 54, 18. Let's not forget Jesuit order equals 54, you know? Man. And then Abner Doubleday. The season used to be 154 games, and Doubleday equals 154. But yeah, this is the history, man. Well, it's also interesting. Interesting. I just want to... So Abner Doubleday, the Freemason, who apparently came up with baseball during, the Civil War, if you want to believe that. Look at this, man. Abner Doubleday equals 129, and 129 also connects to the Jesuits. Base 8. Because in base 8 counting, or 129 base 8 counting is 201. And where that fits in, the Jesuit order, 201, who I'm saying is the creator of this stuff. And then this guy's name just happens to equal 129. Interesting. Died January 26th. Same day as Kobe. Interesting. 26th. I hope this video's... Man, and then... Just look at it, man. Do you see it? 177? What did I just say? It's the Jesuits. And where does 177 fit in? Oh, the Jesuit order equals 177. So, I mean, come on, man. Contrived history. I think we're still going. Bullshit by the numbers. All to fit their code. And again, why do they do it? I mean, I can't 100% tell you why, but, they're getting something out of it. It's vibration. Unbelievable. 177. So, yep. And then, man. Right. Like, I don't know. If you want to believe it, you can believe it. But yeah, I mean, that's really it. I don't know how it's not a coincidence. The overlap between Society Jesus and Yankees, all the stuff with MLB, baseball, Major League Baseball. I mean, it's not a coincidence, man. And then, man, I guarantee the Yankees are gonna win tomorrow. And let's just check the date numerology. And what's very interesting, this is the 118th World Series. Next year is the 119th. So wouldn't it be something if the Yankees and Mets met up for the 119th? Man, look at that. So tomorrow's 56 date numerology, right? The Yankees can get to 15-6, which relates to 9/11. It's also the 11th. It's also got 11 date numerology. Man, yep. That's the number I'm just talking about. Like, 15-6. Like, this is how you do it. Like, what's, like, April 30th? Right. Yep. All right, well, I'm going to leave that there. Just to reiterate, all the stuff with David Cohn, July 18th, 18/7, Society of Jesus 187, New York Yankees 187. Man, there's so much more. Here, you know what? I might as well just get it all in. Every month. Let's see if I remember it. I think Thurman Munson's got the Jesuit numbers too. Right. Look at it, man. Just look at it. Just look at it. Thurman Munson. 191. Oh, where does that fit in? Oh, yeah. Right with Society of Jesus. 191. 56. How does that fit in? Oh, like Society of Jesus. And then the 70. How does that fit in? New York Yankees. 70. Just, come on, man. Also notice New York Yankees were established in 1901. Like 191. But look at that, man. Look at Thurman Munson. And then he tragically dies, you know. Probably just more bullshit. If he's even dead. Sure he is. June 7th. Also notice he died in 79. You know. The other number in Society of Jesus, 79. Like, God. And doesn't it just make so much sense that all these numbers surrounding the Society of Jesus, you know, would encapsulate the best sports team ever? I mean, like, there's no doubt the Yankees are the most successful sports team of all time. So just the fact that they would be the team to line up with the Jesuits, it's, in terms of the numerology of the team, it's, you know, it's undeniable, man. And man, what number did Thurman Munson wear? 15. Hold on. This is coming together now. 47 is also a huge number. Man. Maybe we'll find it on here. Okay, right. So he wore 15. So notice he was born in 47, right? I don't know. Yeah, this is just something I know 47 Trump. So notice how 47 is the 15th prime number. So those numbers come together. 47 and 15. This guy, Thurman Munson, born in 47, wore number 15. So again, you're just seeing how these numbers come together through these players and like just how their careers unfold. But yeah, just look out for the prime numbers. And then in August. So just to see the day of the year. 214. It's interesting. Right? I mean, just isn't it undeniable at this point? I mean, look at those numbers, man. The 191. I can't reiterate it enough. Here, somebody else. Might as well just get all the Yankees in. Mickey Mantle. Look at his birthday. 20/1. 20/10. Like 20/1, like 201. You know. The Jesuit order, 201. It's not an accident, man. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I can. Babe Ruth's interesting. So notice he was born 2/6, right? Yankees equals 26. Right, February 6th, 2-6. Babe. Notice how Babe equals 26. Not Babe Roth. This is 77 is interesting. August 16th. But I want to connect Babe Ruth in a second. See how August 16th leaves 137 days? It's just another number I know. 137 is the 33rd prime. And New York equals 33. You know, just like they said to David Cohn, the 33-minute rain delay. I'm telling you, these numbers, they keep coming back. It's not an accident. You'll see it just constantly lines up. February 6th, what is that? 31, 37. Right. Okay, and then probably my final point. Okay, so Judge's instinct. So notice how Judge is also born. Well, he's born on the 26th. That's pretty similar to Ruth, you know. Another 26. Yankees equals 26. Also notice how Judge equals 47. What's interesting, notice how Judgment equals 99. Also has the 144. But Judge wears number 99. And the big gimmick with him is the Judge's Chambers. It's like this little section in Yankee Stadium where people can, like, sit on special occasion. But it, like, obviously connected to a judge, and judges cast judgment, but just Judgment being 99, you know. It's not an accident. Aaron is similar to Babe. No, Ruth. All right, 22. So, yep. Yankees could be their year. I don't know. Said it last year. So, right. I'm forgetting something with Judge, but yeah. Just another 39, right? New York Eagles 39. Aaron Boone, the coach right now, born March 9th. So, go figure. But I guess I'll leave that there. Hopefully you got something out of it. Share it. Just mention the Society of Jesus. If you do want to share it, the Society of Jesus New York Yankees, how they overlap. Then how David Cohn threw the perfect game on 18/7, like New York Yankees 187, Society of Jesus 187. And then during that game, just such an amazing coincidence, Don Larson is at the game, the last Yankee to throw a no-hitter or a perfect game during the World Series. He was there because it was Yogi Berra Day, who caught Don Larson's perfect game. And then Don Larson is there and he throws a perfect game. But Don Larson threw it in 56. Society of Jesus 56, right? So just be like, what are the odds of that? You know, him being there? So unless it's just truly the Matrix and like this is just how things are lining up, but I mean, this can be manipulated, you know? Humans can do this. So it's just the fact that it's syncing up with Society of Jesus. And it's relentless how much it syncs up. Like everything I was showing. And then you can also mention like the Thurman Munson stuff, man. You know, his name equals 191 as well. And 56 and 70. You know, just all the Yankees numbers. So, I don't know, man. Just like that, what I just showed should wake millions of people up. You know, at least I think. But, yeah, Even if you want to just cut out just that last minute. So I'll leave it there. Just stay strong and peace out.